Hi everybody and welcome back to Scrap Edit Creations. I'm Diane and today we are going to be painting. I bought this kit on Etsy and I've been wanting to finish it up, so I decided today I was going to do it. I hope you'll like it and I hope that I'll be able to do a few more kits like this off and on between scrapbooking and miscellaneous. So enjoy while we paint. So I've got this really cute kit I got on Etsy and I wanted to, a little crumb there, I wanted to paint it, and since I was taking time away from my scrapbooking, I decided I would paint this on camera to see if it was something anybody else was interested in. So I've got this Folk Art Home Decor Chalk White Adirondack paint, and that's what I'm going to use as the base for a few of these. I had it upside down and then I moved it when I was taking off the stuff. So of course it goes to the other end. So doing a video, I decided to, let me see where I put it. Oh, here they are. Sorry. I use just white on all of the letters. And I do that a lot of times because the letters take a couple coats. And if I put the white on there, I can then put another coat over the top after it dries, and it is less time consuming for me. So I'm going to use a little makeup sponge and just kind of blob that on here. I'm not as fond of the makeup sponges, but at the same time I like that it gives a little less on the coating because I want it to have that what is it, the like the shiplap, goodness gracious, look to it. So I don't want it to be too heavy, but I will put this on here and I will paint this all on here as quick as possible. So the nice thing also about these little guys is that they go on pretty quick, and I don't tend to get as much paint on me. Not that I don't get paint on me. Also, I try not to get very much paint on the edges, and when I do, these are not very damp, but I will take, before it all dries, I will go around the edges with a baby wipe and try to take off any of that paint, because I really like the look of the edges with the brown. I've been doing these types of kits for a while now, and they are some of my favorites. I was looking this time for something with sunflowers, and I wasn't finding anything until I went to Etsy. That's why I did choose this one. I'm going to take a little bit of paint off, and I need my pokey tool. This is my whole little kit for working on my wood projects. And I am going to, oops, let's see here. I need to go across it. That one might have to do something else. Looks like once you get to the word, it kind of goes a little crazy. Let's see here if we can fix that. So I definitely want that line on here. There we go. And let's see with the words on there if it helps. Okay, so here's the kindness. Does this one go all the way across? That one does go all the way across. Okay. There we go. Had a little bit of a goober right there. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that a little bit again. So the nice part also about paint is that you can just kind of keep going over things. In fact, I think I'll go over that right now and then try to redo what I was doing. These are the handiest little tools. Any of these little pokey tools. Okay. So let's put that kindness back on. there should be a line right here. There we go. There should be one in here. Okay. And then let's look at the width. Right about here, there's a little bit of a line. Okay. So I'm going to set that aside and let that dry. I'm also going to go for this one, which I don't have to worry about any lines on this one, so that's nice. I'm not sure I'm going to keep this one white, but I want to start with white. A lot of times I'll paint the back of them as well. On these, I'm opting not to. Okay, so with the words, I love this. Isn't this font adorable? This would also be something that you could, you know, decide maybe you wanted to, and my daughter does this, paint on here and keep these letters and put them on like a scrapbook page. Very easy way of doing that. So I decided I wanted my letters to be, and I do use the Posca pens a lot, especially on this type of thing. This slate gray is what I decided I wanted to use. So I'm going to actually put a little into this little pot, and then I'm going to just start painting. And I find that the Posca markers really work well with the letters. Okay, so all of the letters are done as far as I'm going to do them right now. This is a flower, as you can see, a sunflower that I did earlier. And I want to mimic that. So I used the darker and the lighter on that one. So I'm going to color it light first. Sometimes with bigger projects, it's better to go with a paintbrush, but like I said, I just really enjoy doing the whole thing with this. Okay, so there's the light on there. Now I'm going to add some dark, just kind of here and there. And then I'm going to take this little brush and I'm going to take some of the dark and I'm just going to kind of brush it in. I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to kind of give a little bit of a dimension. And what's nice is this is just this little like rubbery piece. And it works really well for this. Just add a little bit more. Just kind of let it sit there. It's not perfect. Then I have to go in with the light and add a little more light. Kind of how you would do with, you know, your alcohol-based markers, just kind of overlaying and then adding more. It's a little easier to do on the bigger one. Okay, so there is what I'm going to leave that at right now. It's got a little bit of definition to it, which is nice. I saw a few of them online where they were putting little dots on the leaves or the petals of the flower, and I didn't care for that. First one I did I used this one first and then I went over it with this one. I'm going to try just using this one because I didn't care for this brown, which is, what is this brown? Brown. And this one is cacao brown. So it might need both colors, but I'm hoping I can just do the one. I love the little crosshatch stuff for these sunflowers. They're so cute. Very, very cute. And again, I'm going to turn it and see if I needed to add paint anywhere else, as well as paint the other side. I think I like it. I don't like the underside of that, so I think what I'm going to do is put some brown down there because I don't care for the yellow. I should have let this dry a little quicker. Does that cover enough? Okay, I need to kind of go over here a little more. Got some bubbles. Let's see what that looks like, and then I need to fix a little bit of it. Okay, to kind of go out. Oh, I like that. It's lighter on the inside, and I do like that. Okay, let me grab my glue and throw my pen. I'm going to glue this down before I make any more choices. Okay, cap this puppy, clean up my mat, and then go back in with this paint and cover up these brown bits and pull off the adhesive that I got on there too. Okay, oh, I really like that. So this one right here goes right there. I'm really liking the way that's turning out. Okay, now I need to, let's do this one. And wipe this off. With these little rubber ones, you've got to keep them tidy. They will absorb and keep that stuff on there for a little while. Okay, I'm going to do the brown first. And I almost grabbed the wrong brown, so I'm going to throw that in my bucket. I wish I had looked before I finished this one because it has yellow inside, and I really wish that that was more of the brown. So I will have to figure that one out. I wonder if I could just pop this puppy off. Nope, that adhesive is very strong. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and start painting the next one. you could do to make even more definition on these would be to put some brown on them. I did some a while back with another kit. I want to say it was from Idaho Custom Creations, and I didn't care for the brown that came down into the petals. I didn't care for that. So I am not going to do that on this one. I'm going to leave it just kind of the two different yellows, giving a little bit of variation in the colors. And let's grab this. Oh, I didn't paint the back of that one white. Whoops. Okay. These are adorable. Yeah, I'm much happier with that brown in the center. So, maybe a pen? Or a very tiny paintbrush. Let's see if I've got a very tiny one. I do. Okay. And I need some brown. And I'm just going to kind of go in here and try to fix this. And then I will be right back. So I went ahead and finished painting the letters. I had not painted the Grow Bloom Sunflower, I think what it was. One of the reasons I didn't remember that one was because it's not my favorite. I kind of wish it was like 3 separate pieces, but it's not. So I took some of the white paint and I added some water to it. And I'm going to get my little fan brush and kind of get it wet and splatter some white all over. Oh my gosh, it's all over. There's some big ones. Takes a little bit more paint right now to get what the effect I'm going for. There we go. Getting there. Getting closer. Oops. Everything around me is white now. Okay, I think maybe one more. Okay, I think that's good. I'm going to clean this up and I'll be right back. Okay, all cleaned up, and now it is time to adhere all of these little bits to the signs. So let's actually start with this one. Like I said, this is my least favorite. I really wish that this was 3 different pieces. I saw one online where they did, let me see, it was the yellow up here and the letters in white, white here, letters in blue, and they did some polka dots behind it, and then blue with yellow sunflower. And it's cute, it's just still not me. So I'm going to go with just the white and the blue for right now, and maybe my husband will cut these apart for me. Let that dry for a second. And while it's drying, I will grab out the ribbon I chose, the twine. I don't have the larger twine. And what I'm going to do is take this set that over there so I don't get paint on myself. And kind of just take a bunch of it and then trim as I need. So we've got that, and I want to do maybe 4 strands. Wonder if I can get this. I've got these beads as well. I'm going to do the white one first. Yeah, that's working good. Perfect amount. Okay. And I'll put that through there. Wonder if I could put these back up through. Looks like I can. Woohoo! Let's see here. I want to have enough playroom for some ribbon. Okay. There we go. Let's grab some ribbon. This is, what color is this? Night of Navy from Stampin' Up! From my stash. And this is like a seam binding one that's got some crinkle to it. It's pretty cool. It just is so big on a scrapbook that I never really used it. I got it for cards, but again, the bow isn't as tidy for cards as I'd like. So this is perfect though. Okay, well, I like that. The example I saw, they tied some more here, but I think I'm just going to leave it like that and then tie a knot here. Pull all that through right there and then trim. Oh, I like that. That's perfect for me. Very cute and very easy. Now, I had painted these already. Let me grab my bag out. So I've got a leftover bag of beads, wood beads. How I paint them is I put them on my piercing tool, and then I paint them slowly. And then I flip them over and paint them again. And sometimes 2 or 3 times, just depends on what I need. But that's how I do that. And I had already had those painted before I decided to do the video. So sorry about that, but these little wood beads are so cute. And they're just little. So I am going to go put some of this stuff up in my tiered tray. I do not have it completed yet, but I will attach pictures to my blog with the completed one once I finish getting all the stuff on it. And then hopefully you will love that as much as I do. So thank you so much for coming by today, and have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and play today. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. Leave a comment and have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.